Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Kaylin Stern coming at you with a snack comparison video that I've been wanting to do. And I decided to go ahead and do it today. So what I have here, I'm just using the box from the first Minotaur Arctic field ration that I reviewed. I'm just using the box to store these items, but I'm going to do some comparisons of similar snacks, plus the two peach drinks that I mentioned that I would be doing. I mentioned that doing this in a separate video in my last stream on Sunday. So what I have here, I'm just going to move my tray to the side. So this is the taste of peach from the Norwegian Arctic field ration, and this is the Minotaur peach drink. So I have my drinking jar and another glass for these, and I have my bottle of cold water right here. And then this may not be a direct comparison, but it will be, I suppose, in flavor. This is the chocolate banana nut muffin top, and then this is the chocolate banana nut dessert bar. I've had the other dessert bars, the mocha and the peanut butter, and I really like them, and I've had several of them. But this is the first time I will be tasting the banana nut dessert bar. I also have Minotaur corn nuts and the toasted corn nuggets that would come in an MRE or First Strike ration. Then I have one of the best flavor of the First Strike bars. This is the mini cran raspberry. I don't have a full-size version, but this mini will do. And then I have the cran apple Ranger bar. It's kind of broken up, but it'll still work. I've done a comparison between the cran apple Ranger bar and the apple cinnamon First Strike bar, but today I'll be focusing on the cranberry flavor. And then the last pair that I have, nut raisin mix. This is Emery Star, and this is what you would get in an US Emery or First Strike ration or maybe an MCW. So I will get this box out of here. In fact, I'll just put it behind me. I'll be tossing the empty pouches in there. So what I will do first is I will go ahead and mix up the drinks. I'm opening up the Minotaur one first. This will need a little persuading. There is a white powder inside there. Now I'm going to do these as they are instructed, to put water in the pouch, but to make it easier to shake and mix, I will short the water in the pouch. See, it's a gusset at the bottom so it stands up. I'm going to open up the Norwegian peach. These are known to have some of the powder stuck into the zip seal, or stuck to the side of the bag, so you can see that. But again, this has a gusseted bottom, so it will stand up. Then after I mix them, then I'll pour them into my glasses. This one calls for 3 centiliters, which equals 300 mils of water. As you can see, I've folded it over. And I'm just going to let that sit for a bit. And then I will pour water into the Minotaur one. This is a smaller pouch, so you definitely have to short it. And I didn't short it enough. I'll be right back. I just went and grabbed a paper towel. To wipe off my tray. I will let that one sit. Just closing my bottle, and I'll put that behind there. I will start opening up the snacks. Well, this is no longer a Cranapple Ranger bar. It's like a Cranapple Nuggets. So I'm going to go ahead and put those right there. These are packed with an oxygen absorber. Now this is a cran raspberry first strike bar. Well, that open didn't work out too well, but I got enough where I can rip it. This one did not have an oxygen absorber. Nice pinkish red color. So I will put that right on top of the Cranapple Ranger crumbles. Here I have the chocolate banana nut muffin top. I had this in the Minotaur breakfast ration that I ate during the power outage after the derecho hit Iowa. Well, this one took a bit of a hit too. I wouldn't call this a muffin top anymore. It's all busted up, but for what I want with it, it'll still be fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these crumbles right here. These definitely have seen better days. That's all I'm going to get out of that. Now I will open up the dessert bar. Same flavor, but in a different form. Oh, this one broke too, so that is a chocolate banana nut dessert bar. Now I'm going to open up. These are the corn nuggets. I'm going to put these in the front of the main compartment of this tray. They take up the most room. Now I have the Minotaur corn nuts. These either could be similar or they could be like the corn nuts that you buy in a store. And they're like the corn nuts you buy in a store, so I will put them here. I think I need to adjust this just a little bit. There we go. Now it'll be more visible. Now I will open up the nut raisin mix. I put the tear notch on the bottom of this one. This is one that you find in a U.S. Emery or First Strike Ration, or maybe a Meal Cold Weather. Oh, that one took a hit. Get all these peanuts into here. Gotta get all this stuff out here because this is where I'm going to put the MRE Star version. Use my paper towel to wipe this out. Get back to peanut. Well, that'll be good enough, I guess. Now here is the MRE Star version of the nut raisin mix. sure I got everything out. That is all the snacks out. Now I'm going to go back to the drinks. Oops, sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and that one is not enough, but what I'm going to do is, since I shorted the water to make mixing easier, I'm just going to pour a little bit more water into the pouch to try to get all the rest of the goodies. Make sure I got all of that flavor out of there. Now this peach is the favorite of the Norwegian drinks of Steve from Traversing Food. I'll actually add just a little bit more water to that. That is the Norwegian peach. I will open the Minotaur one. Sorry about that. There's still, because I had maybe a little bit too much water, I'm going to go ahead and I think that might be too much. I'll go ahead and pour some of it off. I got to make it easier to mix because there's still stuff on the bottom. Sorry, just going for the paper towel again. Need to pin that back up. There we go. I have my spork here, so I'll just use my spork to stir it up a bit. I think that'll help. Yeah, that'll take care of the Minotaur drink. I will reposition my tray so get everything back into view. Tilt that back up just a little bit so it doesn't look so off. And this thing shakes, so I do apologize. So again, here have the cran apple Ranger bar, which broke, and the cran raspberry first strike bar. Got the chocolate banana nut muffin top crumbles underneath the chocolate banana nut dessert bar. Got the USMRE toasted corn nuggets, and then the corn nuts from Minotaur Trading Company. Got the USMRE nut raisin mix here, and there's a chocolate, and it looks, and that is what got everywhere. Then this is the MRE Star nut raisin mix, which has sunflower seeds, whereas this one does not. So I think it's time to actually, what I'll do is I'll slide the tray over so I can have the, actually, if I tilt this up like this, then you'll be able to see the peach drinks. There we go. That's how I'll do it. So again, this is the peach drink from Norwegian Arctic Field Ration, and then this is the Minotaur peach. So there is a slight difference in color. The Minotaur one has more of an orange color to it, whereas the Norwegian one has a little bit more of a red undertone. It might not show up as well on camera. That could depend on the screen that you're viewing on. But anyway, I think it's time to start tasting. So these are the corn nuggets. They're light. I've had these before. And I'll put some of the corn nuts beside them so you can see the difference up close. There we go. These are light. They're not as dense. And these are denser because they're the full corn kernel. Or these are too, but these are treated in a different way. Sorry about the shaking. Every light bump or shake of the table causes my phone mount to shake, so I do apologize. They're crunchy. They're salty. They kind of taste like a corn chip, but they're not as dense. Now, the couple of the corn nuts. They're a little denser. But sometimes when you bite into these, they can actually be a little hollow. Whereas these, if you bite into it, it's solid all the way through. This is an almond from, I'll just grab an almond and a peanut. And a raisin. These are covered with some kind of a dust. I don't know. I didn't taste it yet to see if it's like a chocolate dust. This is from the USMRE pouch. I'm going to put up a few of the sunflower seeds. So this is raisin. I'm going to find out what this dust is because I'm going to taste this raisin first from the USMRE version. Nope, that wasn't a raisin. That was a walnut. There are walnuts in this one. There we go. There is a raisin. Here's an almond. They do not taste like they're roasted, the nuts don't. Now this almond looks like it's been roasted. This is from the MRE Star one. It tastes like it was roasted, but not salted. There's a peanut. The peanuts were definitely roasted. And here's the MRE Star raisin. The raisins taste a little bit salty. And these are the sunflower seeds. Nicely roasted. I can't quite figure out what that powdery residue is on these. I don't know if there's supposed to be some chocolate in there. As you can see, it's all over the nuts and the raisins. I'm going to go ahead and take a taste of the Norwegian Arctic Field Ration Peach. It's got a nice peach flavor. It's a little sweet, but not too sweet. And then this is a Minotaur version of the peach. This one has a more tart peach flavor to it, so it's not quite as sweet. But they're both very good. So I've had both of these versions before, and I do like both. I'm going to grab a nugget from the Cranapple Ranger Bar. See, the red bits are the cranberries. There is a good look at one of the cranberries. These are soft like a cereal bar. Think of like an extra thick version of a Nutri-Grain bar, but with a little bit more of a coarse texture to it. Now the Cran Raspberry First Strike bar. I can taste the cranberry, but the raspberry does come through. It's not quite as sweet. And because it is cool, I keep my apartment cool, since it serves as my food storage. So this might be a little tougher to chew, but you can see the inside. It's got the Crispies in it, but really, really good fruit flavor in that. Now I'm going to go for I have to find a piece of the nut. There is close-up of one of the nut pieces. This is from the banana nut muffin top. There's walnuts in there. I can get some of that banana flavor and some of the sweetness through the chocolate flavor. Yeah. I like this, but I think more of the banana needs to come through. Now this is the banana nut dessert bar. You can see the nut bits all through it. It tastes like it has peanuts in it. And I can pick up the banana flavor, but it's not really coming through strong. I mean, I'm definitely picking up the chocolate, but the banana flavor is there. It's just a very light hint of it. So you can see the color of the nut pieces inside there compared to and this is a piece of walnut. Oops, sorry about the shaking. There we go. There's a piece of the walnut from the muffin top. See the difference in color, so you can tell it's a different nut. But these are they're both very good, and of course I will definitely chow down on all of this. But I just wanted to bring this video to show you some of the differences between some of these things and similarities, just for something fun and a little different. So thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.